Hello, everyone, and welcome to my tier ranking of Halloween candy. I don't go trick or treating anymore, but I remember the days that I did, and looking over these candies, I can measure where these will rank on a tier list based off how excited I was when I saw any of these given candies hit my bag. Starting with a 100 grand bar. It's probably called a 100 grand bar because it's the 100th best one. So since I never revisited it, god damn it, because I never ate this thing again, I guess that there was something about it I didn't much care for. But I'm being a nice guy here. I'm putting it in X. It's not going in X. It's trading fodder. Moving on to Three Musketeers. This is another one that I'm going to have in C tier. I'll have it above a 100 grand bar because I can remember eating Three Musketeers. It's just that I never find myself reaching for these. Let's move on to Airheads. Now, these, I'm usually happy to get my hands on one. I'll have it in B tier. Airheads are fun because there's all sorts of different colors and flavors. Pretend that they're a tongue and just go at people. But they're enjoyable in their own vein. You know, I think like a Fruit Roll-Ups or Fruit by the Foot is a better quality, chewy, fruity. Moving on to an Almond Joy. I'm just going to throw this in colorful garbage. I don't get no fucking joy out of this. I like almonds, I like coconuts, I like chocolate, but for some reason what this concoction of those three things is not something that waves my flag. Oh, I love these mints that you get after your meal at certain restaurants. I don't think I've ever gotten these as a Halloween candy. You know, even if the server brings you back a heavy fucking check, if these are sitting on top of it, it does make you feel a little bit better. At least me anyway. What is this, a fucking apple? Trick-or-treating would not be a thing if once a year people put out fucking fruit on their porches. Now look, I love me a good apple. My favorite kind of apple is called Macintosh. And this apple actually looks like a Macintosh, which makes me want to put it up really high. But I'm trying to think about this in the context of a Halloween candy tier list, and getting a fucking apple is just not going to cut it. This is F. It's just ridiculous. Moving on to a Baby Ruth. This is another one. What is it with all these fucking below mediocre chocolate bars at the beginning of this tier list? Ew, what is this fucking crap? You know, this shit, whatever it is, I always would see it in my Halloween bag, but I would just pick through it. I think I did like try to eat one of these once, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? Bitto honey? No, I've never had one of these, and if I did, I don't remember it. Butterfinger? Okay, we're showing improvement finally. Amongst a large array of chocolates, these do stand out. They have somewhat of an identity. I think they taste pretty good. Candy corn. I can eat one or two. I don't really want any more than that because they are just kind of sickening after a little bit, but I don't absolutely despise them. Milky Way, pretty much right on par there with Butterfingers for me. Moving on to an immediately identifiable S tier. Crunch bars are goated. I know a lot of people would probably see this as more of a mid-tier chocolate bar, but for me, I have just always loved the textureness and taste of Crunch bars, especially in the form of Bunch of Crunch, which you can get at movie theaters. Dots. There's something about these that are appealing to me. I wouldn't put it in C tier because I wouldn't consider them trading fodder. I would actually trade other things to get more dots. I remember I ate these a lot as a kid on Halloween night. If I saw a little fucking box of these, I'd be like, oh, that's perfect. That's just what I need right now. Let me get a handful of dots. Okay, moving on to Double Bubble. Not a very high caliber gum. I think I'm going to put this in C tier. You know, I like chewing on some gum and blowing some bubbles just as much as the next guy or gal, but when it loses its flavor in about 15 seconds, I can't move you up much higher than a low C tier. There is some flavorfulness at the start, but even that is kind of chalky and lame. Good and plenty. Not a fucking fan. I think I'll have him at the top of F tier. I've never in my life seen anybody pick this up at a store, have it on the counter, have it at home. I've never seen anyone just eating out of a box of these. Never in my fucking life. I don't even see this as product placement anywhere. Probably for good reason. This just looks like a box of old people pills. All right, gummy bears, bite their heads off and feel like a monster for a few moments. Moving on to a Heath bar. Interestingly, I've never had it. All right, these kinds of Hershey Kisses, what do they have? Sort of more of a white chocolate, creamy taste to them. I'll have both of these at the top of A tier. Moving on to a Hershey bar. I'm going to have that in A tier. It's that delicious milk chocolate. Hell, I don't even live that far away from Hershey, Pennsylvania. I've been to the fucking Hershey factory, and I've had me a lot of Hershey bars and a lot of Hershey Kisses. Hershey's Cookies and Cream, I like these a lot. I might actually put these in goated, to be honest. I really fucking love. Everything that a Hershey bar is and does, Cookies and Cream pushes it a little further, enough to get over the line and qualify for S tier. Hot tamales. They're like Mike and Ike's, which I'll get to very shortly. I'm actually excited to get to those. I can see that in the B tier, I'm definitely favoring the fruity stuff over the chocolatey stuff. And they're still really good, but they lack the assortment of Mike and Ike. Moving on to Jolly Ranchers, they're just reliably good all the time. There's a fun assortment of flavors. If I see these fucking things lying around, I'll usually opt to take one or two of them. Junior Mints, this is trash. I fucking hate crap like this. Moving on to Kit Kats, this is fucking goated. Kit Kats are goated as hell. Yep, second best so far. I think Crunch is going to win out just ahead of Kit Kats. But, dude, I fucking love Kit Kats. This stuff up here, this is just dangerous chocolate. Moving on to Crackle, this is just a sort of subpar version of a Crunch bar. The textures between the two are very similar, but I think it's just the quality of the chocolate feels a couple grades down from that of a Crunch bar. Laffy Taffy, those are pretty good. I'm going to have them mid-B tier. Very tasty, very delicious, very mouth-watering. Chewy Lemon Head. I don't think I've ever had a Chewy Lemon Head, but I'd be interested in trying one. Fun Dip, gross. This stuff is just a headache in a pouch. A sugary fucking stick. You dip it in more fucking sugar. You're sucking on it. It gets all like shriveled up and gross. It's just ew. The whole fucking thing. Just extinct this, please. What is this? Mallow Cup? Never had a fucking Mallow Cup. So it's going in X tier. Moving on to another goated. Mike and Ike's. I fucking love these things. You know how you'd see these in dispensers, in arcades or malls, restaurants, whatever? Yeah, I would put fucking quarters in that thing to get Mike and Ike's out of there if they were in there. There's just something about these, man. I find them so addicting. So damn addicting. I buy these all the time at convenience stores, gas stations, whatever. I'll pick me up a box or bag of Mike and Ike's. I'm just in love with them. I'll kill the whole fucking bag, no problem. They're so delicious. They make me so damn happy. So damn tasty. I think I'm going to have them in the number 3 spot. Maybe even 2. Honest to God, probably fucking 2. I love these fucking things. Milk Duds. I can have a Milk Dud. Sure, give me one. Milky Way. Well, we already have Milky Way here. Oh, this one is caramel apple. And this is regular. They can still be next to each other in B. M&M's. Bro, M&M's just straight up fucking S tier. It's goated. I love me a big handful of M&M's. I especially love a gigantic handful of M&M's minis and just shoveling that shit in my mouth like a bulldozer. Just if I'm going to have M&M's, I'm not going to pop a M&M here, pop an M&M there. No. The only way I eat M&M's is a handful of them. It's chocolate explosion. It's a geyser of blissful sensitivity in your mouth. Mounds. Is this another fucking coconut chocolate? I'll actually put it in D as colorful garbage, right there with Almond Joys, because that's coconut business too, right? Mr. Goodbar definitely doesn't live up to the fucking name. Just the fucking thrift store version of Hershey. Necco wafers. My grandmother used to give me these all the time, and she'd be so excited to give them to me. She'd just whip them out of her purse. I got you more Necco wafers. And, I'd be grateful because it was really sweet that she did that. And I would eat the fucking things. I think I remember liking the yellow ones the best. Nerds. Nerds are pretty cool. I think I'm going to have those in B tier. Always tasty and reliable, fruity and delicious. Now and Later. I like these a lot too. I think I'm going to have them in the same sort of class along with Nerds and Jolly Ranchers. Payday. Don't think I've ever fucking had it. Now we have all these different kinds of M&Ms. Peanut butter M&Ms. Okay, well, we'll put them down here with crackles. Snickers. Peanut butter Snickers. Top of the B-grade chocolates. More fucking M&Ms. What now? Oh, just the big-ass peanut M&Ms. I mean, these are good. Don't get me wrong. They're definitely still good. I'll have them right below Butterfinger. Chocolate coins. Oh, wait. Or is this someone just giving you straight-up money? What do you do with that other than put it right in the middle of the list? I think I'll have it at the top of C tier. Change these days is oftentimes just a nuisance, just rattling around in your pocket, filling up your fucking cup holder so you can't put your drink in there. Raisinets, ugh, F. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. How can I not goat this? Reese's Pieces, though, I can shit on those. I don't really like Reese's Pieces. I think they're kind of crappy. Ring Pop? You got to be kidding me. Like, if I ever saw someone walking down the street sucking a ring pop on their finger, I'd want to just smack them in the face. Wonka? Oh, Runts. Wonka. Okay, Wonka Runts. Ooh, fruity. I've never had these, but I kind of want to try them. I don't think I've ever even fucking seen these before. Skittles. Skittles are great, dude. Pack of A. Smarties. Never fucking been a fan. Back of D. They're not quite F, but they're fucking close. You know, I can eat a Smartie or two and be like, okay, but it just tastes like a chalk tablet. Snickers. God, all these damn chocolates. Oh, there's Snickers up here already. Whatever. Fine. Snickers here too. Sour Patch Kids. Oh, I love Sour Patch Kids. We'll have that in respectable A tier. I can eat a shitload of these, let me tell you. Starburst, very fucking good too. Yeah, the pink ones are my favorite. Then the red, then the yellow, then the orange. What is this? This is just more dog shit like this stuff over here. Sugar Daddy, I remember I've had these once or twice, but thought they were okay, but never really revisit them. Swedish Fish, love Swedish Fish. A tier, Sweet Tart Originals. Pretty potent with their sweetie tardiness that kind of hits you for 2 seconds. Maybe above the gummy bears. Okay. A toothbrush. Well, actually, I wouldn't mind having this black one with the purple bristles. Okay, because this kind of toothbrush is pictured here. That will land it some favor, but you shouldn't give kids fucking toothbrushes for Halloween, just like you shouldn't give them fucking apples. I'll put the toothbrushes and the apple at the top of F tier. What is this? Oh, these things. I was like really interested in picking these all out of my trick-or-treat bag and trying all of them, but I've never been excited to eat them again since then. I think I'm just going to have these D tier, probably at the top. Blow Pops. All right, you know, Blow Pop's a Blow Pop. I can enjoy a Blow Pop. Tootsie Roll. What an interesting one this is. It's substitute-y chocolate hybrid clone thing. I don't know. But they somehow are kind of good, too. I'm going to put them by Sugar Daddy. Twix. Fucking love Twix. Goated. Twizzlers. Twizzlers are pretty awesome. It's hard not to give them A tier, but I'll have them at the back. I just like all these other candies more, but Twizzlers are pretty banging. What is this? All Sour Punch. I think I'm going to have these in A tier above all these other gummy, chewy fruitiness. Now Warheads. Okay, this is an interesting one because these are very fucking intense. They bring the most intense sourness of anything on this list. If you never had one before, you won't really be prepared for it, how much of a sour kick these things have to begin with. This is the kind of candy that a lot of people watching this video right now, as you're staring at this, you are getting that sour taste in your mouth. That gland is going, is it not? So these things have a lot of power. Once that sourness wears off, though, it becomes pretty much a nothing tablet in your mouth. But that initial kick is so damn strong. I think I'm going to put it in B. Moving on to Weathers Original. At first I thought this was a glazed donut, which I would much rather have than whatever the fuck this is. I guess this is just like a caramel or caramel tablet, however you say it without pissing people off. I will have that right above the Good and Plenty's, but still an F tier. Whoppers, or Whoopers, what the fuck are these called? Whoppers. I'd rather have a Burger King Whopper, I think, even though Burger King sucks. So that tells you how I feel about these. You know what? Actually, thinking about it, these aren't so bad. They're definitely better than Reese's Pieces. The more I'm thinking about chewing on these fuckers, the more I kind of want to bump them up the list. I think I draw the line at the gummy bears. Moving on to York Peppermint Patty. I'm going to have these down here with like the coconut chocolates. Just don't really like this mix of peppermint and chocolate. Never been a fan. Never reached for them. All right, what the fuck is this crap? What the hell is this? A fucking cheesecake square? I have no fucking clue what the hell this shit is. I think I see the word coconut on it, but I don't even know what the hell these are. What is this? Oh, is this a Cadbury egg? Oh, Cadbury eggs. Filled with what? Alien blood? Okay, assuming that this is a normal Cadbury egg, I have to put these up pretty high. I mean, these things are off the charts pretty fucking great. I'm going to have them near the top of A tier. What the fuck is this? Chico stick. Is this a piece of chicken? Like a McNugget in a wrapper? Never had it. Circus peanuts. Oh my god. Last time I had a circus peanut was like 25 fucking years ago. But I remember during that time, I was eating a lot of them. This was another thing my grandmother had along with Necco wafers. She just always had them at the house. She was always giving them to me. I remember liking them as a kid so many times. When I'm out and about and I see these, I come so close to buying them. But I never quite get there. It's very tricky to know where to rank circus peanuts. If I tried one today, I don't know if I would fucking gag or if I would realize I've been missing something special for so many years. After 25 years go by, our entire DNA makeup is completely different. So my taste buds will have completely changed to something else, and maybe, just maybe, I would end up loving these things. There is something special about, I feel like they do belong right there with Necco wafers. I'm going to have them right below. Dove chocolate. Oh, it's goated. Come on now. This stuff, it boasts itself in fancy wrappers with a fancy fucking name, all in cursive and shit. But you know what? It earns it. It deserves it. Gushers, goated. Gushers are fucking awesome, dude. Oh, man. They might have to go up here with Mike and Ike's. Oh, it's hard because this is like an apples and oranges situation when it comes to fruity, chewy, juicy candy and chocolates. It's just so fucking hard to figure this shit out. I don't know, dude. What the fuck? Gushers are awesome, dude. Probably second best. These weird jelly beans. I mean, sure. Why not? Not going to crack B tier. I feel like these are a C. Probably under the blow pops. Oh, these fucking things. What are these called again? Nickel nip? Nickel nip? Whatever. I remember just being like obsessed with these things when I was younger. A lot of you probably were too. There's just something like unique about them. Just these little Coca-Cola shaped waxy things. You just bite off the top of them and suck the juice out. Yeah, there's something to be said for them. I think I'll have them in B tier, but I'm not going to get too carried away with these things. I think they're kind of a novelty, something special about them. You probably find stuff like this in Cracker Barrel. Reese's Nauseousness? I don't know. Wait a minute. What the hell is this? Nutters? Reese's Nutterosaurus? I don't fucking even know what the hell this is. But it's like Reese's. How bad can it be? But I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, so I just have to put it, and I never had it. Peach rings. Oh, dude, peach rings are great. Peach rings are pretty great. I'm going to have them in the same class as Sour Patch and Swedish Fish. Pretzels? It'd be better to get pretzels than a fucking toothbrush or an apple. I guess I'll have them. Oh, but then when I look into D tier, I want to put pretzels above so much of this other shit. Oh, you know what? Okay, pretzels. I mean, come on. If someone asked me what's better, snack pretzels or a circus peanut, I don't have to think too hard to know that I'd prefer a pretzel. I think I'm going to put them right here. Perfect. Raisins. Raisins. Oh, I'm kind of nostalgic just looking at this box. You know, I like raisins. I do like raisins. I would curiously try a box of these again. It's been so long since I've eaten a box of this. To get it for Halloween, though, it's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? Should you be doing that? Should you be giving people raisins? Probably not. But I would eat raisins. Let me put it right above candy corn. That feels right. You know, it's not going to blast up this fucking tier list for being a raisin, but there is a nostalgia factor. Curious about them. I'd try them again, whatever. Reese's Take 5. What do you mean Take 5? Is there 5 little Reese's nuggets in here? I don't know. Sixlets? What? I kind of have a vague memory of these, but not enough to rank them. What is this now? Just caramel in a cube. I guess right above these. I think I could see myself enjoying these more than whatever the hell this is, Weathers Original. Although these do look more fanciful. I'm actually going to put these ahead. Oh, I love gummy burgers, dude. Gummy Krabby Patty, more specifically. Yeah. Let's put them here next to Swedish Fish. They're pretty good and they're fun. It's fun just to see the different little assortments. You can get like actually a whole fast food tray of gummy burgers, the gummy fries, a little gummy Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, Fruit by the Foot is pretty fucking awesome. Near the upper echelon of A. Fruit Stripes. Oh my god, dude. This gum is notorious for losing its flavor so fast. I'm not talking a minute. I'm talking like 10 seconds. This flavor is vanquished. And you're just chewing on fucking like nothing, flavorless nothing. This is just crap ass gum. I'll just put it right here above, below Good and Plenty's. Yep. Fun Dip again. It's just another F tier right next to the other Fun Dip. Doesn't matter what flavor you make this fucking shit in, it's not going to win up the tier list. Gobstoppers, haven't had them in a really long time. I'll probably put them next to these jelly beans. Maybe they're better than I remember. Bubblegum tape, holy shit. I haven't seen this shit in forever. I would pick this over the Double Bubble, but it's probably not much higher quality. I'll put it right above Double Bubble. Orange Kit Kats? Halloween Kit Kats? Is there anything different about the orange? What is this, like a sherbety Kit Kat? If that's the case, I don't think I'd like this very much. But they are still Kit Kats. I guess I just have to put it in never had it. Lifesaver gummies. Oh, those are pretty good. I like these a lot. I'm going to have them right under Dots. Nope, right under Laffy Taffy. Lifesavers, the hard candy that you suck on. I don't think I would like these as much as Jolly Ranchers. I guess I'll have them like right here under pretzels. Yet again, more M&Ms, pretzel M&Ms. I just want regular M&Ms. I don't want a pretzel M&M. I guess I'll put them next to pretzels then. More fucking Reese's. White pumpkins. I just never had it, so I can't rank it. And Rolo. That's what we end with, is a Rolo. Just some fucking thing I've never had. Whatever. Okay, everyone. So that's my ranking of Halloween candy. Hope you enjoyed. And I hope you have a good Halloween. And if you're watching this after Halloween, I hope it was a good Halloween. And I hope the next one's even better. All right. So wherever you are, whatever time it is, thanks for watching.